Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Saturday Night Review where we are reviewing Return to the Lost World. With me, I got Resolute Germ. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm getting like triple audio from you from somewhere.
That's the only thing I got open on my end.
Okay, I think that fixed it. You want to say something?
Okay, so how are you doing?
Not too bad. Now that I got only one girl in my head.
Alrighty. Alright. I'm gonna be upright and honest with you guys here. I seen this a couple weeks ago when we first were gonna review it, but stuff came up. We had to postpone it. So today when I was trying to watch it, I fell asleep.
Yeah, it has that effect on you. Doesn't live up to the first one.
Well, not quite, but I don't know how plausible this is here with the ending, but we'll get to that. And I do got the link in the chat if anybody wants to join. And welcome to our two lurkers. All right. So, I'm going to start out with our David Warner head. We see they're going through the forest, doing all the credits. We see some dinosaurs. They didn't really show me
credit from the first one.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Cool. Then a plateau in Africa, the Lost World. So yeah, now they actually give us the years. So it's 1914.
Yeah. It's been about 3 years, 2 to 3 years.
2 years, because the books has it set in 1912 for the original.
Okay.
But I suppose they wanted to make sure all the original cast was still alive when they made this, because this was made in the same year. It's almost like they're supposed to cut it directly in half.
Yeah.
Like all right. I wonder did they ever say what country they go to? Or is it just somewhere in Africa?
Some plateau in Africa under British rule, so that's a good chunk of land it could be in. I'd imagine somewhere near the Congo.
Yeah. So yeah, they're sharing there, they're laughing. Then they hear some noise. It comes across an old biplane. The good old biplanes. They're actually, the only reason, the biplanes there, they were actually, when did they start using did they use the biplanes from the beginning of the war? Till the end, or did they?
Not the beginning, somewhere in the middle, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, because they use these types of planes here to drop grenades and drop small explosives off, throw them out of the plane. They didn't have anything to attach them to or to pull. I think that's the same type of plane. It may not be the same exact same make and model, but this plane that he sees there, well, what happened? The same make and model here, or it's not the same. It's similar, but there's a timing belt on the propeller there with the machine gun, so you're not shooting your propeller. The gun's actually timed to the propeller. Oh, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, a lot of them had an interrupter switch.
Yeah. Which wouldn't it make more sense to attach it to the wings? But that's probably a topic for a whole other time. So he's still checking it out. Then we got this asshole. I could tell if this accent was fake or not.
Sounds very fake to me.
Here,
Speak, you fool.
He doesn't understand you, Dr. Hammonds.
Well, Gomez, make him understand.
I will try.
So I think he's just trying to go for the old I'm an evil villain accent.
Yeah. Especially considering he's supposed to be Dutch.
Yeah. Well, wait, is he supposed to be Dutch, or he just went and got permission from the Dutch government?
I'd imagine he would be Dutch in that case.
Okay, because there's a lot of cases where like foreign governments would fund expeditions there, because I don't even think Christopher Columbus, he went to like 8 different governments before finally was it the Spanish that agreed to fund it? Queen Isabella of Spain decided to fund his voyage. So
yeah,
but of course that was also 600 years prior. So 500 years prior. So.
Very unlikely they'd risk an incursion into British territory under that circumstances with a foreigner.
Yeah. So then you got Gomez, who's supposed to be useful last movie here. Apparently he turned to this. Apparently he'll work for anybody who has enough money, I guess.
Of course, he's a scumbag.
Yeah. So he's translating for them. Yeah, this guy. So the one guy goes, he's the chief of the tribe. That's their land. This guy goes, well, I got a paper here from the Belgian government that says it's my. I can do whatever the hell I want here.
Yeah, you got a. Was it Belgian or it was a Belgian receipt for British land. It's sort of like me trying to sell your house.
Oh, you know that they can do that. That's why they have you home title locks now.
I'm Mama.
No, you already talked to your mom today.
I want to talk to her again.
Well, you'll have to wait.
Oh, your phone's dead. Your phone's dead.
All right, so but in this case, in this kind of dispute here, I think doesn't the land fall under who's ever left alive at the end?
That's generally how Empire works.
Yeah. But of course, if they take out this team here, what's to stop them from sending another one?
Well, in the good old days, the Royal Navy.
Yeah. So he tells them to go throw. Well, she's staying quiet along with this other little dinosaur.
What is this?
Yeah. So they make an explosion there, and it hurts the dinosaur. And he goes, yeah. I said, God, this is about as bad as those.
It's not dead.
That's about as bad as those poachers there that they're not. Well, I shouldn't say poachers, but those people that have to go all the way to Africa. They go and take themselves down an elephant and have to pose with them. Oh, good, he took down an elephant.
Well, they paid for those rights, and those elephants are bred strictly for that purpose.
Yeah. So then this thing wakes up, so he puts a couple bullets in it. Which, do you really think a revolver's bullet would really go through the skull of the dinosaur?
That looks like a 38. Those would probably bounce right off and hit him.
Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, so she's trying to keep him quiet there. So they go and throw him off the cliff there, and apparently good thing these people down here were there so that they could go grab him and make the set. What I can't remember her name, Anua or Onia or whatever.
Something like that.
I suppose I could pull it up.
But I believe they're on the way because they saw the airplane.
Oh, okay. They never seen one anymore. I am actually surprised. I am actually surprised that David Warner and John Rhys-Davies agreed to do this. Malu, I think that was her name, Malu.
Yeah. It was the early 90s. They probably needed some cash.
Well, did David Warner just come off of Undiscovered Country?
The 90s weren't great for the economy. It was right before the internet surge. Things were kind of crap from about 86 to about 1994.
Oh, okay, that was the Great Farm Recession, wasn't it, or something like that?
Pretty much everything recession.
Yeah.
They didn't know what to do when the Soviets gave up. The economy took a little bit of a tank.
Well, yeah, because they didn't have to spend as much money on war material. Because rule of acquisition 34. War is good
Peace
for
is
business.
good for business.
War. I
I
thought
thought that was 35.
Oh, did I get it mixed up? I thought 34 was yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay. Either or.
They're hand in hand. So yeah, we got him there. They're taking him to the hospital. Well, they're curing him. And this is when Malu here told me guy to call him. So it said oh wait. Here it is.
To anyone to explore the lost wealth?
No, but there have been others. Belgians, Portuguese.
Yeah, so basically everybody what the fuck's going on here? Everybody but the British are the ones claiming the land up there and giving people permission to go to it. What the hell? Did we enter an alternate dimension here, or are we in a parallel universe or something?
Well, the empire was waning, and people like to take advantage.
You think everybody would be too busy shooting at each other to be caring. Oh wait, the war probably might not have kicked off yet. This is 1914. When did war kick off?
Just about then.
World War I start. But it takes a little bit to mobilize the armies there. Let's see. They got the timeline all the way to 21. Okay, June 28th. The Ferdinand was shot. July 28th is Austria-Hungary. It took them a month to declare war. I suppose that's what you get for having a parliament. Because it only took us a day after we were attacked there. Then August 22nd to 7th, that's when Germany invades Luxembourg. So this had to be early in the spring then.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Just about August, that's when everybody starts going into France.
Now I'm back, Dad.
Okay. So, oh, that's when Russia gets involved. Is August 10th. All right, so yeah, this would have had to been early spring here. If the Portuguese and the Belgians are. All right, so. Oh, strong tab. All right. Oh, we don't have any chats yet. So yeah, so they're gonna call their friends. And then, so here, these guys, the Indians are setting up some kind of ambush on some poachers or something like that.
Yeah. Afghan pirates are raiding Indian territory, probably for fleece or some other stuff.
Pizza.
Yeah, so yeah, they set up an ambush there, which of course everybody's terrible shots, because we don't train our armies to actually hit anything.
I can't hear it.
And then so he has to move, goes and pushes.
You want two or one? Okay, I'll have this one.
Okay. So, well, that's because you're not supposed to hear it. This is a review. We're not even playing it. We're just talking about it. So he goes and shoves her out of the way, and she's more mad about her camera being broken than him actually saving her life.
This is an expensive camera.
Well, the camera's not good to you if you're dead.
I had a bullet wound up.
Well, it depends where they hit you. Oh, whoops. So yeah, so they're all shooting each other there. And there's the broken. I wonder how much that like. I wonder if that was a replica, or if they actually broke an old time camera there, and how much.
That'd have to be a replica. The budget of this movie would barely allow for a replica.
So then she's mad because this would be great pictures. And he wants to go on vacation, but she's gonna head south to go photograph some wildlife there. But that would be a good vacation, But this guy doesn't call this vacation. He calls it let's go to the French Riviera take a couple days there. Or take a long weekend. So I can't remember the towns, but
yeah. Well, it's kind of
that's not really important.
Be romantic when she's setting up all day for a photo. He's still trying to get her in bed.
I'm pretty sure they've already done it.
Yeah, career girl.
All right,
like
so
that.
they get.
Nah.
Oh, stop, Hadley! Stop! Then they get this telegram. That's very. Okay, the telegram. They said it's gonna take them 3 weeks to get back to freaking Britain there.
Overland, that's about right.
I suppose they don't have the extensive railroad system set up throughout the Middle East and into India and stuff.
No, that's more of a Russian thing.
But anyhow, yeah, the dinosaurs are in danger. They're drilling for oil. They all need to come back. Which, if we remember, at the end of the last movie, all 6 of them promised that they would return and get if they're ever needed again. So, can you predict what was going to happen next? Oh, look.
Well, they are
Summerlee,
English.
yeah, Summerlee and Challenger are feuding again, so of course they're not gonna copy together, you know.
Well, not willingly.
Yeah. So they go and this is the Summerlee Institute. And it's an actual nice place and stuff, all spotless and stuff. So then they kiss his ass. They're showing him. Yeah. This one line here, because they said they're off to America when this institute opened up, and he said, covering the election, they're like, America is not peculiar other things. American, actually.
Then I. Partners.
Peculiar things, American elections.
That's an understatement.
Well, which system would you rather have? Our representative republic or a parliament?
I'd prefer the two candidates just outrun a fireball and whoever survives wins.
50
That is,
paces at dawn?
Third rock from the sun.
Hey, I figured out how we could do it. I figured out how we could do this. Are all the representatives and their Senate members, we just sit there and go start picking names through the phone book there, just start randomly pointing them. We can even just hire some kids to start pointing at names in the phone book there, and they can be our representative for 2 years, and two more years, we pick 50 more names out of the phone book. And for the presidential elections there, 50 paces at dawn. Last one standing gets it. Or if you got a whole pool of them, Russian roulette for the candidacy. Yeah, they're talking about the Mississippi mud there. So they're kissing him. We need you. They need someone with this expertise. Blah blah. But
Another pizza.
it's all gone.
Pizza. Oh, more pizza.
It's all gone. Oh, here comes the waterworks. So those two, he's not gonna go with them. It's Adler, but they tell him that. Oh. So they tell him that Challenger's way too busy to go with them or something like that. So now they go to Challenger there, and they talk him into it to go on. Yeah, he said he won't go. Challenger sets foot south of.
And Malu.
We could hardly budge Summerlee an inch from that old museum of his.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Fellow never did have any spirit.
Yeah, there's the part I wanted to play.
Secret.
George Edward Challenger's departure a secret?
You remember the hoopla the last time we left for Africa. We can't afford to be held up like that this time. Every hour counts.
Yeah, so this is so funny that they're
already been dallying around for a month.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the...
We have to make sure the newspapers hear nothing about this expedition. You'd be mobbed by the press. Every journalist in the world would want an interview. And that would cause serious delays.
Yeah, so yeah, they knew his weakness. He does not like journalists, so that's the absolute key part there. I think they planned that one out for him already.
Yeah.
He's quite right, of course. Everything I do is of international interest.
See, the problem with the two is they're both narcissistic assholes who butt heads. Is
Of
the
course, they're
problem.
Englishmen.
So yeah, so they get going. And apparently, several they made it seem like Jim was going along, was just working on the boat or something. And the whole feud was over the origins of the Orinoco. Wow, the Orinoco? Where's that river again?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, so now they got this here.
No, it's in South America.
You did.
What?
It's in South America.
So they locked him in a crate. You know what's fun? What's funny with that scene there? Did you notice where they took the board off of? What was keeping that thing shut? The board was attached.
Yeah.
The board was attached right to the same thing that was to the whole side that collapsed.
What the hell kept you so long? There can't possibly be journalists aboard this ship. Now I know what it is like to be confined within the intellect of a common Englishman. Stifling.
Hey, at least he insulted his own kind.
Yeah. Well, almost his own kind. He is insulting commoners.
Oh. Now, would he be counted as a stowaway?
Oh, I'm sure they bought him a ticket.
Okay. And so, yeah, of course, Summerlee had to pick that moment to go down to the cargo hold and get his papers. So I found out he lied to him, and they start duking it out, and Jim tells them to stop, and they gotta go help them. So yeah, they decide to put their feud off to the side for the moment for science. Blah blah blah.
Hey, Pop.
Hey, Pop, how's it going? Yeah, we're getting pretty good through the review. And then here they go kidnap a bunch of guys, a bunch of people to make it work for free. See, I thought in the Belgium, is Belgium a Commonwealth? I thought the Belgians outlawed.
Yeah, they outlawed it technically. But what they don't see ain't gonna hurt them.
Hey, do not open anymore until you eat those. Okay, kid has a habit of just keeps opening stuff, or asks for food, takes one bite, and then says they're done. If you're wondering what that is about. So yeah, so they give some free labor. This guy is offering him more money than he pays the other people. Essential money. So apparently this rig here needs cooling because of what happens here.
Oh yeah, the drill definitely.
Now, was that sabotage or just someone getting clumsy?
Equal chance of both.
Yeah.
Not exactly the most professional crew he has there.
So that springs a leak in the cooling pipe. Apparently, they need to cool the stuff. So I move it there. And apparently, all you need to do to fix a pipe like that is just tighten it up. And apparently, it overheats right away. If you have just a small leak, apparently it overheats within a matter of seconds. So either he has it's a really crappy design where it's always on the edge of overheating, or that someone just doesn't know how to pace things.
I'd be willing to go with both. He probably stole that rig.
Yeah. So yeah, and here all you have to do is apparently to tighten it up and they'll fix the leak, people. That's how your plumbing works, I guess. Then he tells Gomez pretty much just get rid of him, but tell him he's getting shipped out to a hospital or something. But and they're just having to disappear. I suppose this is back before you can sue a company for a wrongful death and all that stuff.
Well, yeah. When you take a fine leap off the plateau, no one's going to find the body.
So they're sitting there. And guess who shows? They all show up now in their fancy cars and stuff. So if they have cars to that, why would they? I suppose Africa probably doesn't have that many roads that they could drive to the plateau.
No.
That's 17 days by river. I wonder how far they could drive. They could drive or paddle for 17 days. How far that'd take you? Well, that's. Yeah, I know, Pop. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I was kind of half expecting it. That I got to go fight this other claim now on yesterday's. So
Did Warner Brothers hit you, or did they hit you for the background music?
Warner Brothers. They hit me for that John Boy, or John yelled at Olivia. Then started yelling at John Boy, ask him if he really needed those books. Yeah, so they all start heading down river. And they're taking well, brush him here after we're done with this, okay? What's his face? I can't remember. Pujo is his name, I think. No, that's not Pujo.
Please, I have a song. Please, I have a song, please.
We're in the middle of something. Or was that Mojo? Was that Mike Ray?
I'm not sure.
Okay, it's not as important. Yeah, so they're paddling down river. Hey, we'll talk to her after the review, okay? You already talked to her like 6 times today. Yeah, they're streaming with then Jim decides to go take a swim there. So the other guy has to swim after him. And then, well, what did they say? Piranhas?
I think so. It's just a matter of what gets to him first in that river.
Yeah. And they managed to pull him out. Let's see if I can catch you. Whoa, wait, what happened here? I think I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Swim faster! Swim, Forrest, swim! Yeah, these things don't apparently attack. Oh, damn it.
This is amazing. It's almost Mesozoic.
Yeah, and apparently those tiny things will. Well, I suppose if there's thousands of them, that they'll hit, they'll eat you alive. I suppose.
Yeah, it's not that there's one of them; it's that there's hundreds of them.
Yeah, and I don't know how big an actual piranha is.
I think there's varying types.
Yeah, because they always talk about that in the Amazon, and they're fighting over it, and it goes overboard. Then they're bitching. Do we really need all this stuff? It's all essential, which is very important for later. Then we got this scene here, which I can't really play. That he's sitting there peeping away. Peeping away. Oh, what the hell? That's one thing sometimes I hate about this here. Yeah. That's one thing I hate about this. So yeah, he's peeping away, and that's when what's her name comes along. No, I'm not. It's in the bedroom. Yeah, she's been like this all day. Oh.
You think it's bad now? Give it another 10 years. Then she'll be a teenager.
Another 10 years, I'll be able to actually smack them.
That doesn't really work with teenagers.
So anyhow, we got them there sharing a moment. Malu's talking non-English. They're working on fixing that oil rig. They say they're making good progress. We got this little footage here of this dinosaur. And I can't remember why he's pulling the gun out. Apparently they're all shooting at something. Oh, they're shooting at the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Because they're heading right for the drill.
Now, you think the dinosaurs would actually be that smart enough to attack the drill?
It's new. They'll go after it.
Well, I suppose maybe they know the drill's the one thing making the noise, and they got sensitive hearing or can feel the vibrations.
Yeah. But either way, it was something that wasn't there yesterday, so gotta smash it.
So yeah, they make their way to the plateau. Oh, it froze up here. So yeah, shoot, 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 pew, 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 pew. And the drill explodes. I'll just play it so it catches up. Yay, we get big old explosion. And everything just explodes around it. Oh, we get this guy caught up fire. Then we've seen that there was a major shift. Then there was a major shift in the ground there. Which is foreshadowing for the rest of the movie. So I see all this smoke and fire up there. The Summerlee and what's his face make a bet. So was this hole here before, or did he create that with the oil well?
I think the explosion did that.
So basically, the volcano was created because of the explosion from the.
Yeah, he breached a magna pocket.
Gotcha. So they start making their way, winding through the caves. Apparently, he remembers the way to go. I wonder why it's considered cursed for them to leave the plateau. Yeah, Chief, whatever his name is. Because he's thinking it's all his fault because he left the plateau. Even though it wasn't his fault.
In all fairness, he didn't leave on his own accord. They decided to use him as a test dummy for human flight trials.
And see right here, that's where we get the men very disgruntled. They're upset. They're filthy, dirty. They just want to get off that damn plateau. And they lost their only way of getting off. So they're going to head to.
You always have a backup plan.
Yeah. And so they're going to start heading to the tribe's camp. That's when they kidnap this little girl, use her as hostages. Did this tribe used to do?
Girl, that's the princess.
Oh.
She's in charge now that everyone thinks her father is completely splat.
And he tries to shoot her and all that. So they're all making their way. Basically, he's demanding them to show him a way off that plateau. But they're not going to show him their secret caves because weren't the caves supposed to be like sacred or something?
Yeah, something like that. Besides, they don't know the way. Like a genius, he tossed out the only guy who knew the directions.
Well, you wouldn't have an evil villain if you didn't do that. Because that's the trope in every movie. And he talks about their gods that killed the dinosaurs, so they angered the gods, so they are cursed. They must leave the plateau or else they'll die. Oh yeah. And they threaten to kill her, and everyone just to get the directions. But I don't think they realize right now she's the only reason they're still alive. I guarantee if it's anybody else besides her, they would have said screw it and attacked them.
Most likely, yeah.
And they get them off the plateau. And apparently, and this is when Challenger shows up and just shoots Gomez. He deserved it.
Should have done that 2 years ago.
Should have, would have, could have. So they go and tie him up. I don't know where the rest of their people are at. Where the rest of his people is at. Because, or unless, wait, he
They're
ditched
outside
them.
the camp. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He ditched them outside the camp.
And he was just going to leave them.
Yep. Generally what you do to hire the goons.
Yeah. And he says there's no lynch. Yeah. So now we get more stock footage of a volcano. They got him tied up. And this is kind of interesting. They added to their paintings that are outside. So apparently they got waterproof paint. But apparently they made them gods. Especially Summerlee was especially the god there because he cured the dinosaurs of bellyache, I think it was, or some kind of poison plant, and he had to feed them with plants and stuff. So Summerlee's like a head. They're all gods. I still gotta say this outfit looks good on Maru.
Oh yeah, definitely. Could be a little shorter.
No, it's just right. Just right. Good. Who plays her?
Some model chick who did nothing else.
Nathania Stanford. Known for The Lost World and Return to the Lost World. So this was the beginning of her career and the end of her career. I wonder if she was married or sleeping with like one of the producers or the directors. That they gave her this. They just wanted to give her this.
It's a strong possibility.
She was a model who lived in Ottawa and Chicago, who worked for Liz Barrett's Palmer Models. That's basically everything about her. So, but, and what has Jim done? I wonder what else that Jim has done.
Make eyes at the princess?
No, I'm talking about it. No, Darren Peter. Saves Darren Peter. And this is his only credit, too. This was his first and last films, too.
They probably used the money to go to college.
Hear that? They seen him and said, nope. And John Rhys-Davies, he's been in a lot of crap. Oh, he was Gimli? I thought that it was him earlier. I did not recognize him as Gimli. And Aquaman, Scrooge. Oh, apparently there's a video game. Here's a dial dysentery.
He's in all of them.
Did all
except for that second one.
Okay. So yeah, there's a reason I knew him, but I just didn't quite put the face to it. Oh my god.
He even technically has a cameo in that one with Shia LaBeouf. It is a picture, but it still counts.
Hey, Owen. Hey, come here real quick. Here. I gotta show you something. Oh, I'll show you something. Look at that.
What is it?
It's a movie that came out in 2019.
What's it called?
Well, look.
Mosley?
Hey, hurry.
Whoa,
Hey.
it's called Mosley.
So, all right. So we're back on the. So yeah, basically everything seems like a miracle here. They just had to talk with Timmons. There's no accident. He was up here. They're saying it should be unique and left undisturbed. Blah 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 blah. They're telling them to leave, but they're refusing to leave. Now we got the volcano erupting. This is about the point where I felt. Well, I've already fallen asleep twice already with this date. So. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So they're flirting. So looks like Jim's going to become the new chief. What would you call the chief of the princess? Like the. Because Phillips there, he was not King Phillips. He was he had some special title, but since it wasn't his bloodline, he wasn't technically King Phillips, like his King Charles. But it's also that it's like Queen's. I have to ask Yvette because she can explain it better than I can. Because then also you got the Queen part where it's not the bloodline, and she's called Queen something. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So what would Jim be since with the princess here?
Whatever they want. Chief Gigolo. Boy toy. He ain't gonna be chief.
The bitch boy? Oh, my kid responded to that one. No, we're not.
Well, we weren't until you responded.
Yeah. So get down. So they're finding out. I think they were. Oh no. Oh yeah, they get found by these assholes. They get captured. They know Ivan knows the way down. Blah. They threaten him. What's with the threatening fucking? So you will not have this nowadays. You would not have this at all. where they actually threaten the kids.
Yeah,
You will
it's
not
a
get that anymore.
Censors don't like that.
So blah blah blah. They bring that thing up. They bring that dinosaur up. And this throws up on me again.
This raises.
There we go. This is where they get the idea where Summerlee's bitching about the oil well fire that caused the eruption in the first place. And Summerlee goes, you know how they cure oil well fires? They cap it. I wonder how often that happens that they have to cap them.
More than they're willing to admit.
I know there's in northern Africa, I think it is. I think it's around the Sahara, but I think the Soviets hit right into a natural gas pocket in the 50s there, and they decided to light it on fire there because they figured it'd get burnt out in like a day or two. The thing's still going. 70 years later, it's still burning.
Yeah, it's a hell of a thing.
You know how much money that got worth of natural gas that has to been just thrown out? Literally went up, going up in smoke because of that.
Oh, I'm sure it's over $1 trillion by now.
Oh, it has to be a lot more than that. You got a massive fire burning 24/7 for 70 years.
Yeah, $1 trillion sounds about right.
Yeah. More than the GDP of a lot of countries.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is when they get the idea they're gonna cap it by blowing some using dynamite to blow it up, but they are make an explosion there to collapse it in on itself or something. They said they don't have enough dynamite on his hand. They had a new product. So
Experimentation by Jim and myself. It's a new form of explosive, probably 10 times more powerful than dynamite. I've named it after myself, aptly. Challengeite.
I'm guessing the ite is supposed to be an explosive, or it's just the ring to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's good at marketing.
He's so close. He just keeps getting closer and closer to Dr. Summerlee here. Then we get this response.
You mean to tell me that we've been dragging high explosives along with us the entire time?
Well, I was hoping I could make further tests. You see, they're still a little unstable.
Now, how true do you think that statement was?
He's probably underselling it.
On how unstable it is, or that it's more stable that he's saying.
They're probably lucky they didn't blow up on the way.
I have. But good thing he had to bring what like 10 crates worth of that crap to him with them.
Oh yeah.
They're actually pretty lucky then they didn't have that have some kind of accident. So they're gonna go put it out. They're gonna go find the core. Blah blah blah. Oh, Yeah, so yeah, they're basically gonna put. So he's going through there. No one's going with him. Blah blah blah. What I don't see why they need the compass inside the caves. Was it because I thought the compasses didn't even work in the first anyhow.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah. They don't want to leave, blah, blah, blah. They're refusing to leave. They'd rather die than leave, so be it. Just leave their asses then. And the lava has gotten higher since when they first arrived. Catches the rickety old bridge there. They're on fire, so he's about ready to fall. Well, that's when what's his face? That guy comes and saves him. So now they can't get to the core.
I think he'll be okay. He brought a hell of a lot of explosives.
Yeah. So now they can't get out the plateau because the bridge 2 off the plateau was gone. So now they're sending Jim to get the wire. They're talking about it. Now they're carrying all the explosives in there. This is more action. The scene's more action than stuff worth talking about. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna try to save it. Oh.
Yeah, keep skipping until you hit the attack.
Yeah. I wanted to play this one really quick.
He thinks all this is his fault. Part of the curse for his leaving the lost world.
You may be right. It's been one disaster after another.
Palala, listen to me. Listen to me.
All right, wait. So his name's Palala. So, okay. So I'm gonna get his name here pretty quick, but I had to pause it because of copyright.
Now you can sit here and watch your world come to an end, or you can try to save it. And that's all we can do. Try. What do you say that we give this curse of yours a run for its money?
And that's some good like, because really all we need is like hope. Like that's one thing that the world is losing right now. I think I think like right now we're in all these kind of wars. I think all these governments are trying to push the other countries into despair, so that they don't have hope.
It is the natural state of the species.
And there we got to have that hope to never and don't give up on it there. And that's what this thing is trying to do. Yeah, so yeah, he gave him a thing, and she, for some reason, he goes, "My life's in danger too. At least let me redeem myself." Oh, fuck you! But
redeem yourself by throwing yourself into the lava.
Right here was I laughed at this.
If you make one wrong move, I'll cut your throat.
He gulps it. And so he agrees that they place all the Challenger right. They couldn't get as close to the core as they'd like. Yeah.
And she finally admits she's in love with the guy.
Yeah. Well, I thought they were already fucking.
No. She's basically been leading him on for 2 years.
Oh, so that's the girl that'll come up, rub on you. They'll come up to you at a bar, start rubbing and grinding on you, give you a wink, then just leave. Then you don't see her again.
Well, usually that's a stripper trying to get a lap dance.
Yeah, I seen her at a regular bar. Then tell them later. So they're about ready to explode. They tell them to get all these people to safety, and all of a sudden these assholes show up. Yeah, we don't know how to get off the damn plateau. We want off. And we get like 5 minutes of them just shooting at each other. Like, and nobody hitting anything except like 1 or 2 people get hit. Like, nobody knows how to shoot in this movie.
Well, they're just mercenaries.
So he goes to flip it there, and nothing. So Jim runs into the cave there to go find where the wire got cut, and okay. So, and they're shooting at the little boy too. It's like, so he's going to starting to splice the wires together when he falls through, and this asshole saves him. Blah blah blah. He's like, we have a chance to leave. He's trying to drag him along there, and Jim's like, right here.
Look, Jim, we could walk right out of here and back to London.
Yeah, so he's trying to convince him there. Like we all know what Jim's priorities are.
Yeah.
You would like that, huh, Jim? Back home, trust time.
Wait. Yeah, here's his response. Here's his response to him.
I say this.
Then now we get the stock footage of the lava again, but man, that was one hell of an explosion they put in there. Man. But I suppose fire will travel a lot further if it's a cramped space like that. It has like designated paths. There.
Yeah,
but still that was
for the pressure to go.
Yeah, but still that was one hell of an explosion. So, and then, they're all sad. Jim was still in there, but Jim happens to come back out, and he decides they're crying over Jim here, but it turns out somehow Jim survived. So did that other guy survive or what? Like, I don't.
Who knows? Who cares?
Like, I'm curious. How did Jim survive that explosion?
Well, he is a god to them. There's a little bit of luck.
Well, he's even more of a god now, I suppose. But he had to have been sitting right at the right spot, but I suppose he had to move. 1992, you think they get away with killing a kid like that?
Probably not.
So, yeah. They're all happy he's alive. And Challenger said he's not going to give. Now, the Challenger said, I'm not good. We're going to get rid of. He's going to destroy the formula for Challenger, right? Because the world doesn't need a more powerful explosive. And Summerlee says, but it just stopped the volcano from exploding, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so then they spot Percy. And they compliment each other, blah, blah, blah.
We better start picking out plots of land because they're living there now.
That's pretty much the end of the movie. All right, so how would you rate this one?
D. Really
D.
didn't need to happen.
I was gonna go with C. Like the first one was really a good year, but this was just it just seemed like it was more of a money grab than anything. You know, you tell they planned it to be a money grab, but they're trying to extend a story that did not need to be extended. And not only that, the audio to the voice of the characters, if you didn't notice that, was way off. Like the music was way louder than the people talking, which it should be the other way around. You should have that subtle background noise and music, and the main sound focused on the people talking. That's somebody ought to be fired on that one. Oh. Maybe it's just the way it was playing tonight. Yeah. Maybe it was my headphones. But yeah, it's a C. I'm gonna be honest. I kept falling asleep on it today, and I was having trouble watching it the first time. Like, if you need a good nap, this is the movie to go for. If you need like a good nap to sleep to.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's our pick for next week?
Let's see. I'll give you a choice: Flight of the Navigator or Dark City.
Dark City sounds interesting.
Okay. So 1998's Dark City.
Alrighty. So, oh, hey, Pickles was here. Or he just got here, one of the two.
Hey, LDG.
Alright, so thank you, Pickles, for coming. I don't know how long you were here for. Let's say, but thank you for coming. Oh, he's been working on his he's been working on his clown act. He's been juggling some balls around there. So yeah, thank you, LDG, for coming. If you ever need a place to hang out or need some IT help, there's always freethenet.org/underground. And yeah, it depends if my daughter goes to bed yet or not. She's been a pain in the last few days there. Hey, Jim. And hey, Jim, welcome. You're just coming in at the end of the review there. So if you ever need with Jim there, he does his Star Trek fan films. He does occasional live stream in the mornings there. He has his puppy videos there. So make sure to check that out. And thank you, Pop Culture Curator, for coming. Let's see. Mondays is Lost in Space reviews at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Tuesday will be Predator for the review. And that's at 8 o'clock. And then on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, it'll be a couple episodes of Gilligan's Island. And then on Saturday, it's Rumblings from the Lab. He goes, sorry, I've been acting for Commodore Nerds. No, that's totally fine, Jim. That's not a problem there. What do you got going on, Jerm? Oh, Jerm must have stepped away. Okay,
I'm back. Sci-Fi Cinema Tuesdays, Open Panel Thursdays, and Next Saturday, Saturday morning cartoons. Poll should be up tomorrow.
Oh, did you even see my comment that I put in your Saturday morning cartoons today about after Brandon asked you what would you do if you had 24 people on the panel?
Yes, I saw that. That's why I did not read it aloud.
Yeah. As for me, Justified on Wednesdays. We'll have two more episodes. We'll have 2 more episodes of Justified on Wednesday. On Thursday for Cringe Doc, it's Pop's pick. You were supposed to send me a list there. I should ask PvP how he handles gore. Are you good with gore?
Oh yeah, it doesn't bores me more than anything else.
Okay, because the one I pick has a lot of gore in it. So if we're gonna have people on the panel there, I want to make sure they're good with gore. Like I know Pop's good with gore because he loves slasher films. But like me, I struggle through slasher films, but I think I can I'll try my hardest to get through this movie. There. Otherwise, we could always go with the old classic Not Another Teen Movie, or LDG said that Border Town wasn't cringe, so we watched an episode of that last night. Yeah. So then next Saturday is that Nightfall. No, not Nightfall. Nightfall?
Next Saturday, Dark City.
Oh, Dark City. I'll get that pulled up here now so I can remember it. Then tomorrow we are watching Ted 2. Oh, the Waltons episode we're reviewing next is The Car. So, all right. So, Dark City. Oh,
there's the link for you.
Okay, thanks. All right. So with that, not really slasher movies, but I like good gore. Okay. Alrighty. So the gore won't be like, I don't want to sit there and cause people to vomit for no, unless they're. Alrighty. So with that, you guys have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.